Good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Another beautiful day. I know it will be. This is a great way to start your day off. Looking at the charts, looking at the money flow. Welcome to the show. Today is December 2nd, 2025. It's a Tuesday. You know what that means. Trapping Tuesdays coming out at 4 p.m. live on YouTube. I will be tuned in. You know what that means. Yesterday was Market Mondays live on YouTube at 5 p.m. You know I checked it out. Yeah, so let's get ready for the show, man. I just want to start out with the pre-show mantra. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be rich. I deserve to be wealthy. I deserve to be free. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be rich. I deserve to be wealthy. I deserve to be free. Amen. Ashe. The more you learn, the more you earn. Thereby, the more you earn, the more you learn. One of the greatest cycles that you can have. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. Yes, sir. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Let's check out the charts, y'all. So right now, we're looking at NVIDIA. Pre-market low of 179.94. Pre-market high of 182.49. It's a nice uptrend on the pre-market. I love to see it. It looks like if the trend continues, then it can be a nice green day. Check out Apple. Apple very choppy in the pre-market. Pre-market low 282.24. Pre-market high 283.30. Google ran up early in the pre-market and then came down fast. So pre-market low of 315.34, pre-market high 318.13. Microsoft very choppy. Pre-market low of 486, pre-market high of 487.88. Amazon pre-market low 234.54, pre-market high 236.94. Decent uptrend. Tesla pre-market low 428.61, pre-market high 432. Nice uptrend on Tesla in the pre-market. Meta pre-market low 643, pre-market high 646. Pretty choppy. The VIX is under 17. Remember last week the VIX was over 17, so VIX is under 17, so a lot of that volatility has left the market. A lot of that volatility has left the market, and that's wonderful because, you know, when that goes, then the market can run. Let's check out SPY. SPY looks great as far as the pre-market. Pre-market low of 680.45. Pre-market high 682.62. And QQQ also looks great in the pre-market. Pre-market low 617.67. Oh, shit. And pre-market high of 6/20/17. Where is my... Oh, there we go. Oh, excuse the language, y'all. Excuse the language. I couldn't find my Twitter timeline, but now I found it. So I just wanted to play this clip briefly about the company Anduril and what they have going with the new product.
This is a new product that we just announced at the Army's conference yesterday. We've been working on it for years. It's called Eagle Eye. So this is a video feed of what it is like to use the system. So I've got the helmet on here, and then this pair of augmented reality glasses. These sync with the helmet and with these sensors. So I can see where my gun is pointing. I can see where every enemy is. They're tracking where the bad guy is. They're tracking where my guys are. And then watch when they go behind the container. So I can actually see through it and watch. Now they're engaging the guy over there, and he's down. You can all share a view of the world. And by the way, this view that I have, it's shared now with all of the robots as well. Let's see, I see someone inside of a building. Every drone and every person now sees that person where he is.
Does it have the same functionality as like Walker Game Gears, where you can amplify outside noises, but then when a loud boom comes off, your ear is protected?
Exactly, but it's even better. What we're doing is a phased array of microphones so that I can actually steer the amplification beam. So it can give me not just enhanced hearing, but directional enhanced hearing. I can say, I want to listen to what that guy 100 yards over there is saying. Try taking these on, and you'll feel they're a bit heavier than normal glasses. They're all...
That is crazy. That is the CEO of Anduril, and that is some new defense technology that was created, and I'm sure the United States military can't wait to use it. They're probably using it already, matter of fact. But yeah, I definitely wanted to share that clip because I thought that was dope. And Anduril is currently privately traded, so we are not able to invest in it unless you are an accredited investor. But I can't wait for its IPO, hopefully next year, and I definitely want to get in. Another piece of news that I wanted to share is from Yahoo Finance. Prada Group says it's purchased fashion rival Versace in a deal worth nearly $1.4 billion. The consolidation of these fashion names is even more. So that's interesting. So when you're trying to boycott one, make sure you boycott all of them, because if they all under the same umbrella, then you're not boycotting the right. You're not boycotting the right ones. All right. Oh yeah. So the Federal Reserve has officially ended quantitative tightening (QT), which is great because remember in 2020 it was quantitative easing that allowed the market to run after COVID because they had pumped all that money into the market, and so they had to reverse that to get the money out of the market, and they were doing quantitative tightening. So now they're going to turn on quantitative easing again. So that is great for the stock market. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to my portfolio running up very nicely. Michael and Susan Dell are donating $6.25 billion to fund Trump accounts for 25 million U.S. kids. The commitment comes with a new federal government program which allows parents to open tax advantage investment accounts for children under 18 years old. Now, this is going to be for kids age 10 and under and U.S. zip codes with medium household incomes below $150,000, and they will get a $1,000 grant for newborns from 2025 to 2028. The program started this year. Well, the program was enacted this year, and it aims to foster long-term wealth building by auto-investing funds into stock market index funds, potentially generating significant compounding returns. For example, a $1,250 initial balance at 7% annual return could grow to over $10,000 by age 18. And I think that's wonderful because that is getting kids exposure to the stock market. If their parents know that money is in that account, then they're going to check it and they can show the kid, and that can make the kid more interested into the market. That way, we don't have to wait. The kids don't have to wait until they're in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s to learn about the stock market so they can take part in the growth. And they can retire early and not just work till you're 70 plus and then live on Social Security. It's really tough that that information wasn't available, but now that it is, we need to definitely take part in the stock market. Okay, let's check back with the NVIDIA. Currently 182 in the pre-market. Apple is 282 in the pre-market. Google is 315 in the pre-market. Microsoft is sitting at 487. Amazon 236. Tesla 432. Meta 645. The VIX is at 16. SPY is at 682. And QQQ is almost at 620. Have another piece of news here from Samsung.
Samsung Electronics on Tuesday unveiled its first multi-folding smartphone to bolster its position in an increasingly competitive segment of the market. The Galaxy Z Trifold unfurls into a 10-inch display using 3 panels, about 25% larger than Samsung's latest Galaxy Z Fold 7. The model could be yours for a whopping $2,440. Samsung Electronics Executive Vice President Alex Lim says the Trifold is like a special edition intended for customers who specifically want it.
I believe the foldable market will continue to grow. Recently, Fold 7 has been receiving a lot of love, and we have learned a lot from that. The Trifold in particular could act as a catalyst that drives more explosive growth in key parts of the segment.
Did y'all hear that? He said $2,400 for a trifold phone. Bruh, I don't know what kind of ballers they got as clients over there, but that is crazy. That is crazy. I thought the iPhone was expensive, charging $1,000, but Samsung said this next phone is gonna cost y'all $2,400. God damn. These niggas wildin'. These niggas wildin' for real, bro. I don't know who gonna buy that shit. Ballers only. You know what I mean? If you ain't worth $250,000, you should not be buying that phone. Straight up. Straight up, man. If your net worth is not worth $250,000, you should not be buying that phone. And shit, I wouldn't even buy that phone. And I'm worth more than $250,000. So shit. Yeah, Samsung, they off the chain for that though. $2,400 for a damn phone? Are you serious? Alright, next. So Dan Ives, major tech bull. Been a major tech bull for a very long time. Y'all know him from CNBC. He has opened up his fund. It's called, the ticker symbol is IVES. And he is betting that AI is the future and will be the future. So the companies that he has in his fund, they are some of the best companies in the world and the future. So he has them categorized. So he calls these the hyperscalers: Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Oracle. Software is Palantir, IBM, Snowflake, Pega, MongoDB, InnoData. Consumer internet: Alibaba, Apple, Meta, Baidu, Roblox, Shopify. Cybersecurity: Palo Alto, Zscaler, CrowdStrike. Autonomous robotics and power is going to be Tesla, Oklo, GE Vernova, and Iran. Semiconductor and hardware is going to be Nvidia, AMD, Taiwan Semi, Broadcom, Micron, Nebius, and CoreWeave. So if you want to invest with the future, then you can check out Dan Ives' fund. It is very new, but these companies are monsters, and the best companies right now, and definitely the best companies for the future as far as AI is concerned. And we are definitely in an AI future. So if you didn't know really what companies were important when it comes to AI, there's a long list for you, and you can check out which part that you want to invest in. OpenAI declares code red as the AI startup is increasingly troubled by efforts from companies like Google, DeepSeek, and Anthropic that are leapfrogging ahead. The declaration coincides with OpenAI's non-core projects, such as advertising efforts to refocus resources, highlighting a strategic pivot in the AI race where Google's recent model releases have eroded ChatGPT's early mover advantage. OpenAI's aggressive spending projects, $115 billion in cash burn through 2029. Damn, that's a lot of cash to be burning. Shoot. But this is underscoring the high stakes economics of AI development, where rapid innovation demands massive upfront investments before profitability. Amazon Prime is rolling out ultra-fast US delivery for groceries in less than 30 minutes. It has to be at least $3.99 per order, and it's only in certain zip codes right now. But man, 30 minutes? That is fire. That is super fire. Just say, you know what I mean? You don't know what to cook. You ain't got it at the house. Find you a recipe. Put that order in. It'll be at your door in 30 minutes. And you can chef it up. Man, that's fire. Salute to Amazon. Amazon, great investment. Warner Brothers has received the second round of bids because the first round they try to lowball them. They like, nah, we ain't fucking with y'all. Shit, y'all need to up that price. You want to buy this? So Skydance, Comcast, and Netflix are all in a bidding war, and hopefully Netflix wins. Because, I need that stock to run up. Because I'm in a Netflix option. And I need that thing running. All right, 6:30 market open. Market is open for Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025. Market is open. Let's check out Nvidia. Nvidia opened at 181. Apple, nice candle. Apple's at 284. Google had a big red candle to start the day. It's at 315 right now. Microsoft still in that chopping area of the pre-market. It's at 487. Amazon 235. Tesla 431. Meta 642. The VIX is at 1665. SPY 681 and QQQ 619. Let's check out Forex Factory and see if there's any news that's going to move the market. 7 o'clock, we have FOMC member Bowman speaks. At 11 o'clock, Trump speaks. So, yeah, you know Trump, man. He definitely can say something crazy and move the market in either direction. So, let's wait on that. Let's check out the heat map. All right, heat map. NVIDIA up 1.25%. Apple almost break even. AVGO almost break even. Google, Microsoft, Meta all around break even. Oracle up 2.71%. Palantir up 2%. I don't know what this is, but it's up 2.47%. It's in technology services. Oh, App 11. Oh, okay, that's App 11. Yep. It's at 640 right now, up 2.47%. I was waiting for that shit to come up on the screen. I'm like, I got my mouse on it. Why it ain't showing me the title, the ticker? Berkshire, JP Morgan, Visa, MasterCard, all around break even. Procter & Gamble down 2%. All right, let's check out the screen with 8 charts on it. We have SPY, QQQ, NVIDIA, Microsoft, top 4. In the second row, we have Apple, Amazon, Alphabet, and Tesla. Amazon has broken the pre-market low. Apple has broken pre-market high to the upside. NVIDIA has broken the pre-market high to the upside. Let's see. Let's check out some more news. Oh, yeah, so they was protesting. New York City Mayor Mamdani and Bernie Sanders joined the protest for Starbucks. Let's check it out.
Like so many working people across this city, these are not demands of greed. These are demands for decency. These are workers who are simply being asked to be treated with the respect that they deserve. They're being asked that their labor be repaid in a manner that allows them to build a dignified life.
While the CEOs make unbelievable salaries, 60% of our people in Vermont, in New York City, all over this country are living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to pay the rent, struggling to pay for health care, struggling to put food on the table.
Yeah, man, that's real talk, man. It ain't easy out here, man. It's definitely a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck all across this nation. Yeah, Starbucks is definitely been going down a lot since they. Let's check out Starbucks right quick. Let's check out the chart. Check out the daily. Oh, it's been consolidating ever since April. It's been in this range between $75 and $100. Let's check out the weekly. Yeah, if you're a long-term holder of Starbucks, you are pissed off. You are pissed off because Starbucks has not hit a high since 2021. And that high was $126. And it's currently trading at $84. So it's just been in that range from the high of $126 in July of 2021 to the low of 68 in May of 2022. It's just been in that range. So, yeah, if you're a shareholder of Starbucks, you are pissed off. Because, man, you ain't really made shit. Well, it depends on your entry price, on your average price, but yeah, I don't like that, man. I don't like no company that has not made an all-time high in 4 years. Oh, no. That better not be one of the biggest positions in your portfolio. All right, let's check back on the heat map. NVIDIA up 2.44%. Google, Microsoft, Apple, all around break even. Meta as well. Oracle up 3.67%. Palantir up 3%. AMD up 1.71%. GE Vernova, we were talking about them earlier. They're up 2.9%. Lam Research up 1.78%. Tesla is almost at break even. The whole energy sector is red. Let's check out sectors. Okay, so XLK, the technology sector, is up 1.4%. XLY close to break even. XLC, XLF, XLU, XLRE all close to break even. XLE down almost 1%, as well as XLP. XLV down, and XLF down. So, yeah, technology is winning for today, thanks to NVIDIA. And, yes, look at these candles. Look at these candles. These are candles that you like to see. Recovering from that red day yesterday. Let's see, do we have any more news? Oh yeah, I thought this was interesting. The Prime Minister of China had something to say.
This is an important day for Canada's workers. We know the world's changing. We know that this decades-long process of our ever closer economic relationship between Canada and the United States has ended. And as a consequence of that, many of our strengths have become our vulnerabilities, particularly in those industries that are most tightly integrated with the United States. Headline, last year, 75% of our exports went to the U.S. 90% of our lumber exports went to the U.S. 90% of our aluminum exports went to the United States. 90% of our steel exports went there, all bound for a single market that has changed. Overall, for the Canadian economy, we estimate that U.S. tariffs and the uncertainty that they're creating will cost Canadians around 1.8% of GDP. That's about $50 billion lost from our economy, or the equivalent of $1,300 for every Canadian. This is happening fast. It's a rupture, which means that our economic strategy needs to change dramatically and rapidly. And that change is in budget 2025. Our plan to confront these challenges and emerge even stronger. To move our economy from reliance to resilience. And to give ourselves far more than any foreign nation can ever take away.
Yeah, so Canada has had to pivot based on the tariffs that Trump enacted. And yeah, it's definitely understandable, man, when you're so reliant on somebody who you was doing business with, and then they just switch it up on you, showing that they the powerhouse, they the superpower of the world. Then you got to pivot. And shout out Canada, man. Oh, speaking of Trump, I got a little short clip of Trump.
Potentially be cutting, and maybe cutting out completely, but we'll be cutting income tax. Could be almost completely cutting it because the money we're taking in is going to be so large. And yet, other countries who have been ripping us off for many, many years, and many years they've just been ripping us to shreds.
Shout out Trump, man. Trump talk about we getting so much money from these tariffs that we may completely cut out income tax. Man, if that happened, we gonna have that paper for everybody. That is a plus for everybody. You know what I mean? Especially, you know what I mean, the working class and the middle class. If we don't have to pay income tax, especially in a state like California. I mean, there's some states that already don't have personal income tax. But a state like California, where it's one of the highest income tax states, that is going to be highly beneficial for us. So, man, Trump, make it happen, man. Don't just be talking, man. Make that shit happen. I know you like to say, you know what I mean, whatever, because you ain't tripping. But, man, make that shit happen, bro, if you really want to help the Americans out. Oh, yeah, this was another good one. If you're wondering how China was able to train its models without NVIDIA chips, they did it abroad. Chinese AI leaders like Alibaba and ByteDance are circumventing U.S. NVIDIA chip export bans by training large language models in Southeast Asia data centers with released access to restricted hardware. DeepSeek bypassed restrictions through early GPU stockpiling and Huawei partnership for domestic AI chip development, enabling continued model training without overseas reliance. The strategy reveals U.S. sanctions mixed impact, delaying but not halting China's AI progress, likely spurring faster self-sufficiency in semiconductors amid escalating global tech rivalry. So they had to figure out a way how to still get them NVIDIA chips and use them, even though there was a ban on NVIDIA chips to be exported to China. So Yahoo Finance says electric plane maker dubbed the young Tesla wins over analysts. Beta Technologies, an electric aviation startup developing these electric aircraft, is likened to a young Tesla for its innovative approach in the high barrier aerospace market, focusing on integrated design for motors, batteries, and software. Analysts from the firm like Needham and Cantor Fitzgerald rated a buy, citing a $1 trillion addressable market for electric regional mobility and FAA certification expected by late 2026, positioning it for the first mover advantages in cargo and medical transport. Despite raising $1 billion in its recent IPO and 43% upside in average price targets to $37.88, shares have fallen 22% from debut levels amid broader small cap and aerospace sector declines. Okay, so do we got the Tesla of airplanes? Do you think Tesla would start to make airplanes? That's very interesting. I'm definitely interested in hearing more about this company, and yeah, I want to check out if they have any airplanes that they've made so far. Like, I need more information. All right, let's check out the heat map. NVIDIA is up 2.99%, basically 3%. No, that is not up to date. Let me check the latest one. Oh yeah, I gotta refresh my screen. There we go. NVIDIA is up over 3% right now. It's up $5, $5.50. Apple is up $1. Google is up. Oh, excuse me. Nvidia is up $5.50 to $185.43. Apple is up $1, now $2.84. Google is up almost 1%. It's up $2.67 at $317.67. Microsoft is up $1.50 at $4.88. Amazon is up $1, sitting at $2.35. Tesla is down $1 at $2.49. Meta is down $2 at $6.38. The VIX is at 1671. SPY is at 682. It's up $1.38. And QQQ is up 621. Let's check out the Fear and Greed Index. Remember last week it was in single digits, and now it's up to 25. It's almost left extreme fear and headed back into fear. That means the markets are in an uptrend. Okay. We are almost done with the show today. Let's check out a couple more. Oh, yeah. So, Eric Trump, Trump's son, he's excited to announce Trump Vodka is available for pre-orders. Head over to TrumpVodka.com to get your hands on the first bottles. Man, they getting that money, boy. They getting that money. They said, we finna drop a vodka on y'all so y'all can get drunk. And y'all can help make us even more rich. You gotta salute the hustle, man. You gotta salute the hustle, man. When you in position, you know what I mean? You put your family in position, and y'all get that dough together. You gotta respect it. Oh yeah, today is Cyber Monday, so we want to check out the sales for Amazon on Cyber Monday. Alright, so that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. This has been your pre-market live stream and also the market open. We focus on the MAG7, which is Nvidia, Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, Meta, and also the SPY and the QQQ. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Y'all have a great day. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.